We're getting more snow at the resorts, though, soon,
We
right?
are. This is going to be the time that you want to head up there because the resorts and our high country going to be the big winners with this winter storm that's incoming. We start with that live view from West Valley looking towards the Wasatch. The cloud cover is giving you a heads up. It's been nice today. It's mild, but changes are coming, and we are going to see accumulating snow in the mountains. Now, this is a complicated storm, so I want to talk about the different parts here. We have the warm before the storm today with those breezy to gusty winds that we're seeing on the western side of the state. A series of storms will impact us through Saturday morning. So we get round one overnight tonight and through the morning commute. We're expecting a mix of valley rain and snow, and at times straight snow in the valley for some locations and heavy mountain snow, which will definitely impact travel in our canyons. Winter alerts going into effect at 2 a.m. So that's kind of the overall breakdown. But we've got a lot to chat about. So let's go through it. Here's our cold front. In the last few hours, we've broken down our high pressure, bringing in the cloud cover. The front's on the way. With it, it's going to bring a burst of precipitation overnight. That will drop snow levels to the valley floor. It's going to bring soggy conditions for your morning commute, and it could be slushy and snowy in a few areas, but moisture fills in quickly behind the front, which looks to pass after midnight. As we look at our wind speeds right now, they're starting to relax with that southwesterly flow in Salt Lake, but look at the West Desert. Now, these are just speeds, so we're gusting higher than that, which is aiding in our warmer temperatures. Clouds in southern Utah, where we will be unsettled, the southern mountains underneath that winter weather advisory, as many of the mountain ranges in Utah are. 50s and 60s right now, very mild. Feels like spring. Changes are coming. We're going to see these temperatures really dip behind the front. As we look at the next several hours, our 60s turn to 50s, eventually 40s. Now, we could see some prefrontal showers. That will be rain on the valley floor. But then once the cold front comes through, we're going to get that mix. Now, the models aren't totally agreeing on whether that colder air will move in and see a total transition for the valley floor, but we'll see what happens. Travel impacts are expected. UDOT putting this out. What you're seeing in yellow, well, those are road concerns east of I-15 through tomorrow morning at around 9 a.m. We do anticipate some light road snow in southern Utah towards the roads and higher elevation roads. What you're seeing in red there, well, those are our canyons where snowy travel is expected. Here's some of the popular routes. You may want to give yourself a few extra minutes tomorrow morning, starting from north to south, Highway 89, Brigham City to the Idaho border, talking about slushy conditions. I-84 looking snowy. I-80 Parleys could get really messy tomorrow morning. Definitely going to see snow there. Eastern side of 215 could be slushy and snowy. I-15 from Payson to Black Ridge, expecting some snow there as well. US 6 Spanish Fork Canyon will be snowy, and then SR 143 for Bryan Head, looking at potential snow in southern Utah. So here's the front. Let's watch it move. We're going to bring it on in. You're going to notice that burst of precip there into tomorrow morning. Now, that colder air could move in, turn this to straight snow, but here we are by 7 a.m. The latest model run now coming in, and you can see that's focusing towards Ogden and Layton. And we do have some pockets of green, so perhaps not colder air everywhere. We get a little showery, and then we get a quiet little afternoon where we get a break in the activity. But then we pick back up in the evening. That's round 2 through Friday morning, where it looks like we see some snow. And that snow potential is going to focus mainly on the area and direction of the wind. So if it's a straight northerly flow to Tooele County and the Ochres, if it's northwesterly, we're going to see it here towards Salt Lake County and the higher elevations like the Cottonwoods. We stay unsettled with showers through our Friday, and then the high pressure wants to move in. But it won't be until Saturday that we see those overall drier conditions. Mountain snow will want to hold on as we roll in to our Saturday. Here's a look at accumulation. 10 to 20 inches for the Cottonwoods, all of these areas underneath that winter weather advisory. 6 to 12 for the northern and central mountains, 2 to 8 for the southern mountains. The Wasatch Back is also underneath an advisory, going to go 2 to 6 inches there. And what about our valleys? Well, we talked about those snow levels on the valley floor, then slightly up. So we could see that sloppy, wintry mix. But overall, with our 2 rounds of snow, trace to 2 inches for northern valleys possible, 1 to 4 for the benches, central valleys at 1 to 3, eastern valleys at a trace to 1. Temperatures dropping 20 degrees tomorrow. How about some 40s and some snow? 50s in Moab, only 50s in St. George. So we're going From the 70s to the 50s in the south with isolated showers in Washington County. That would be rain, and then temperatures warming. Looking at the Wasatch Front, we are unsettled Thursday and Friday with a multi-part storm system here. Drier conditions for the weekend as we spring ahead. And then it feels spring-like with some 60s next week. Perhaps another little system bringing wet weather, but this is going to be a complicated one, and it all starts tonight after midnight. Are we ready?
Somebody's already planning a ski day over here.
I'll be at work tomorrow.
You sure will. And if you're not, I'll be up at the resorts like ding dong.
Drag me out. I don't trust you.